Welcome to Sports Via TV. We're here with Sky Sports presenter Jim White. Thanks for joining us, Jim.
Pleasure.
You're here promoting the Sky Bet Transfer Fund. Can you tell us a little bit more about it, please?
Yeah, I mean, the Sky Bet Transfer Fund, it is a terrific initiative because not only do the clubs benefit, but the fans benefit as well, and they have bought right into this scheme. They're very much involved. They can win things. They can win match tickets. They can win the football shirt of the club that they support. But the club can benefit big time to the tune of £250,000 for players, to spend on players. So the Sky Bet Football Fund is a terrific initiative, and the clubs, the fans, everyone benefits at the end of the day. It's good fun.
So it really is worth supporters getting involved.
Very much so. I mean, I don't think in football these days there's enough interaction between clubs, players, and even what we do ourselves in the media. So it's great to get players involved, fans involved, the clubs involved. We're all behind it, and this fund has really, it's taken a trick.
You're pretty much known as Mr. Deadline Day. How do you deal with the pressure of reporting on so many deals?
Well, there is enormous pressure in what I do. I mean, I come under, I don't think really the nation or people in the United Kingdom realise the constant pressure that I live under. Josh, there is no pressure at all, mate. It's the best job in the world. It's great fun. Natalie Sawyer and I absolutely love Deadline Day. We live for the two times that we're on when Deadline Day comes along. There's pressure in as much as there is a lot going on and it's live and you've got to keep right across the lot. But it's good pressure, believe me. It's great fun.
You said there's a lot going on. What we don't see on TV, how much work goes on behind the scenes for Deadline Day?
Oh, there's a lot of work. I mean, reporters are out in the field, as you know. We have vast numbers of production people all scurrying about, working behind the scenes, getting the information that we get, getting it down and getting it out on screen for the people to see. I mean, that yellow band that goes across the bottom of the screen, there is a guy there working with beads of sweat coming from his forehead, working on that, churning out the news that we get. So everybody's in it together. It just so happens that Natalie and I are the face of it. For some, that's unfortunate. They like watching Natalie, but I'm a different thing. But certainly, loads of people involved at Sky Sports, loads of people involved on the night, and it all seems to click.
Before you go on to present, we often see you on your phone. How many rumours do you deal with yourself?
Well, I mean, I'm fortunate in as much as I know a lot of the managers, I know a lot of the players, and we get a lot of information from both of those groups, plus agents as well. And you've got to watch some of the agents because, of course, they've got a vested interest, Josh, as you could imagine, because they want to sell their client. So they're looking for the deal to go down. And sometimes you've got to watch you don't buy into that too much. But I get a lot of information on the night. I work with that information and get it out as quickly and as accurately as I possibly can.
How excited do you get in the lead up to Deadline Day?
Oh, a lot. I mean, we both get caught up in all the excitement and the euphoria of it. You know, we have to do a whole bunch of interviews before it, you know, like this. And when it comes along, you certainly know that Deadline Day is just around the corner. And like the last one, we were aware that certain big deals would go down. We didn't quite realise someone at the scale of Radamel Falcao would go to Manchester United. A lot of people were pleased about that. We didn't know that Danny Welbeck would end up at Arsenal. Then on the night, both of these deals came through. So we were happy to get that information and relate it to the viewer.
What's been the most bizarre rumour you've come across in your time presenting?
There have been a few. I mean, you get information, some of it accurate, some of it not. We heard that Kaká, the great Kaká, the Brazilian, was at Seven Sisters tube station one night. He was in London. We should go with that. Well, we didn't go with that. We were right not to go with that. And of course, you know, one of the craziest one of the lot was when poor old Peter Odemwingie pulled up at Loftus Road and said, "Hi QPR, buy me," and they didn't. So you never really know what's going to happen. Peter Odemwingie went back to Stoke and has done well ever since. That's what can happen. At times, you know, what's the French for cul-de-sac? You're up one.
If you could break one transfer story revolving any club, any player, what would it be?
One transfer story, maybe two. Maybe Messi to go to one of the London clubs, maybe Ronaldo to go back to Manchester United. They would do me.
And finally, Jim, why do you love Deadline Day?
I don't know. Do you know what? I do love it. It has become crazy, it's become huge. I don't think anyone could have thought that it would become like this, but I love it, I live for it. It's like everything rolled into one. And the next one will be the biggest one yet. Expect the unexpected.
Jim White, thank you very much for your time.
No job, thank you.